Hello and welcome to justindwyerartistry. It's the third Friday of the month, and that means it's Art Addict Alliance time. Each month the Art Addict Alliance combine to create individual pieces of artwork, all based around a common theme. And this month's theme is trying different styles. A second theme available was aliens. I'm going to do a little bit of both. That's it. Today I'm busting out and trying a new groove. Abstract style. I asked myself the question, how would I feel if I were an alien coming to this planet, stepping out and looking around and experiencing life for the very first time? What would it look like? How would I experience it? And what would my perception and my emotional response be? This painting is going to represent my ideas around that. Those of you who have seen my other painting videos will be very well aware that I have a bend towards realistic painting. I usually describe my artistic style as expressive realism, as in I paint in a realistic manner but with expressive elements and overtones. However, this time I'm challenging myself to completely break away from the realism mould and to focus entirely on the expressive side of my art. So how did the alien pay for his coffee? With Starbucks. In my painting, I'm trying to find shapes, I'm trying to find lines, I'm trying to find spaces. But my brain keeps taking me back to realistic objects, and without intending or even wanting to, I find myself creating things that replicate things that I've seen in the real world. This is my challenge to myself, to break away from the realism and to overcome my natural instinct to recreate the realistic world around me. I want to create a series of organic and inorganic shapes to replicate the idea of a world being experienced and explored by a being to whom everything that it encounters is unknowable and completely alien and foreign. I'm feeling my way forward using different brushstrokes, different techniques, some of them familiar, some of them new, and yet somehow still create a picture that balances. Have you heard about the artist who kept going too far? They didn't know where to draw the line. I'm drawing the line today by giving myself a 1 hour time limit to create this painting in. I'm using a new gold coloured paint for the background. I want to give everything a warm and bright feeling to create the experience of a world flooded with light and warmth. I know I'm a bit of a space junkie in my realistic paintings. Every landscape I do is built around the concept of space. This time I'm trying to avoid space altogether, to break out of the mould and create a new experience for myself. What did the alien say to the garden? Take me to your weeder. I'm trying to create the sense of plants and organic materials on the left side of the canvas. To the right is some form of structure, and in the centre is an experience, a rift, a tearing, but perhaps the formation of a staircase to understanding. How do the aliens drink their tea? On flying saucers. To some extent, it's not hard to conjure up the feeling of being an alien. I'm sure we all feel that way sometimes, like we're alone and we're lost and we don't know what to do, like we just don't belong no matter how we try. I've felt that way myself sometimes, and it's not hard to call on that, to put into this painting. But at the same time, I recognise that these are just feelings that I can call upon to create my artwork, but I don't have to use them to govern my life or my actions, because they're just feelings. And feelings aren't who I am. They're just something that happened to me. And if you're feeling that way, know that you're not alone, and that other people feel that way too. As I've been painting, I've been wondering what would I call this painting. A few titles have jumped to mind. One of them would be Diagnostic Error. Another one could be Alien in Red. Tell me what you think. Leave me a comment in the section below. I love to hear what you guys think. That reminds me. What does Salvador Dali have for breakfast? A bowl of cereal. Surreal. Surreal? Well, never mind. Let's just carry on with the painting. I feel like I've got the basic structures in the painting largely how I want them, but I just want to add a sense of decay on the right hand side. I'm using some drips to create a sense of erosion in the painting. Like the structure to the right is decaying and crumbling and bleeding out. I use some light grey to push it back so it's not as stark as the black line up the middle. It could be a spaceship, it could be a monolith, it could be an ascending pillar of hope in a world of desolation. A way to ascend beyond and elevate ourselves to a new height and a new glory. I could be dangerously close to standing on my soapbox again. So what do you give to an angry alien? Some space. Alright, one more and then I'm done. What did the alien wear on his wedding day? A spacesuit. And the painting is done. Let me know what you think in the comments section below for my very first abstract painting. Don't forget to check out the work of the other Art Addict Alliance members. You'll find them linked in the description box below. And as always folks, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day and bye bye. And by the way, for those of you who wondered where I've been for the last few weeks, I know I've been very quiet online. I've just had a bunch of things I needed to do. I had to put my time and energy somewhere else for a while. Absolutely nothing bad was happening to me or my family. We're all well. Everybody's okay. If you were concerned or worried at all, I am sorry I wasn't online to let you guys know what was happening. I was just putting everything I had into some other things. But thank you so much for your concern and for your support. You weren't forgotten. Thank you and bye bye.